まずはマイクのテストです。マイクちゃんとつながってるかな。ちょっと時間かかるんだよねこれ。OK だね。見ながらやらないとね。ジャピジャピジャピ。あ、そうだ。そういえば何にもやってなかったね。困っちゃう。ちょっとね携帯触ってせめてちょっと Facebook にやるってことを投稿しとこうかなと思って。I'm writing Facebook page. Hi. Yeah, I should have written before I start this live. Okay. I don't know why it's taking time. Okay. Maybe okay. But I know most people are not ready now, so I'm just waiting as well. ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと待ってねってね、よくちょっと娘に言っちゃう良くない口癖なんだよね。はい。ちょっと待ってねって。If you want to know the time in Japan, I have a clock up here. So you can check the time. And today I'm thinking of doing this live for only 15 minutes because I just, keep on talking and yeah, I know I'm letting you stay here for long. So anyway, as I wrote on the title, I'm going to try natto today. I know some of you wanted to know and see how I eat it, and but basically, there's no rule, how you must eat natto or something. So you can find out your way to eat it, but you have to try it first. And I know most people think that natto is, disgusting, smells bad. But yeah, actually it smells bad, but it tastes pretty good. And I used to hate natto, but now I really love it. I don't know why I love it. I started to love it, but when I was small, I thought natto is, not good. I mean, doesn't taste good. But now I think it's pretty good. So I have natto here, a package of natto here. And where I buy this is at a regular supermarket. But I found that if you know Konbini Lawson has natto as well. And their natto is pretty good and very cheap. Affordable, and most of the time 3 package costs like 100 yen. It's about $1, but at Lawson it's under 100 yen, so I think it was like 85 yen or something around that. So it's pretty little bit cheaper, and the natto itself is pretty good. And I love Kajinoya's natto. Their natto is very, how do you say, the beans are very good. I mean, it tastes, and how the beans are not too soft, and you can actually bite it. So I love to bite the beans. So I pick Kajinoya's natto at supermarket, but this one, it says Takano Fuzu, which is Okame Natto's brand. So it should be the same as Okame Natto, which I can buy at the supermarket, but somehow this one is better. And yeah, the same Takano Foods maybe make, different natto or something, but I'm not really sure. But I always buy natto at Lawson. I know some of you may think that konbini foods are not good for your health, but speaking of natto, it doesn't make any change. So let's eat this one. I have one package left here. So how I eat is, I know it depends on people how. So how I eat is, I open the package like this, and there are many ways to pull this sheet off, but what I do is I just remove the sauce and I go like this and just take off all the beans.これね、マイク下に置かないとちょっとマイクが聞こえちゃうね。はい、すいません。で、like this, and then I put the sauce. This is my daughter's snack. They're all dried out, so I'm gonna put this there, and I also put karashi. Oh, by the way, I don't mix natto before I put the sauce. Some people say that you'd better mix and make it very slimy before you add the sauce, but for why you do that is because if you don't foam it before you add the sauce, it won't be that slimy when you eat. So, but for me, I hate to eat slimy natto. I don't like it to be, okay, you wanted to see the clock. I don't want that slimy natto, so I just mix like this lightly. I don't go like this and make it gooey, because if you make it gooey, you can't bite the beans. I wanted to bite the beans, so I just mix a little bit. And then sometimes I put this on the rice, but most of the time I just eat this like this, because if you put on the rice, like I said, I wanted to bite the beans. I wanted to eat and chew the beans. So if you want to actually bite them, you don't want it to make it too gooey or mix into the rice and make it too slimy. The rice will become slimy as well. So that's why I just I'm so weird maybe, but I just go like this and eat it. Oh, and also, you don't want to put too much sauce. I just put all of them. That was my mistake, but you can just stop, like maybe you can just put half of the sauce and then mix, because it tastes pretty too much to eat by itself. But maybe for some people it doesn't matter. But for me, the sauce is too strong, so I wanted to just mix maybe half or 1/3 of this package and then mix when you eat. I don't know why, but I just mix them all by mistake. But still it is good, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, natto is so good when you're tired, especially when you're tired. It gives me a power. I'm not checking the comments. Sorry. ねえ、なんか書いてるみんな。But you know what? I have to scroll down the comments to see. I don't know. It's not moving up. あれ、蓋取らないと見えない。あ、本当？あ、そっか。ねえ。なんだなんだ。Oh, okay, okay. I wasn't looking at the comments. I'm so sorry. Oh, there was something bad, but I'm really sorry. I didn't check it, so it's okay. Yeah. But as I said, I'm gonna finish this video in maybe 10 or 5 minutes today, because I know I just sit down here and talk without thinking anything, and it's kind of too boring for you to watch, maybe. Sorry. 見えないか。でもね、食べてるところって見えないよね。あ、これね、ほんと邪魔だね。でもこれ外す。Some people, someone told me that this, lid is, my daughter is talking. And I have a monitor there for my daughter, and my son is sleeping here. And why I am doing this pretty frequently is because my mom told me that babies until 6 months, they learn from while they are sleeping. So it's good for him to listen to my English. My English is not good, but it's better for him to listen to someone talking in English. So I'm just doing this for him as well, and not for my daughter. She's just taking a nap. But anyways, they are both sleeping now. Luckily. ね、こんな感じで、もうほんとこのままパクパクっていきます。うん。うん。おいしい。I can eat 3 more. It's so good. If I once start eating it, I can't stop. My son is sobbing. It's so good. And I just showed you the way I opened the package, but there's another. Oh, 大丈夫. I think he is crying in his sleep. あのね、another way of opening the package is this one is cool. And when I heard about this way, when I first knew about this way, I thought it's cool, but I ended up doing this later on because this way has a problem. So I will show you. It is pretty cool. You wanted to do it, but maybe you may end up not doing this. Like I said, there's one problem. So you remove the sauce, and what you do is you just pull this film like this, and ta-da! Cool, right? And then you wanted to stick this onto the lid maybe, but then what happens is you don't want it to touch the lid anymore. So, and sometimes it can fall down, and I just don't like it. So my finger is kind of sticky now. ねえ、よくないね、これ。拭くもんないし。Okay, so nah, this is not good. This is not a good idea, but still you can open the lid without, having any problem, like, without without having any problem. So maybe I can eat this later because I know I can't stop eating it. And I wanted to check the comments. あれ。It is very sticky. Any other ways to eat natto? Is it bad? Any other ways to eat natto? Natto, you can basically eat in the way you like. It doesn't matter. Like there's no rule, eating, because natto you don't have to cook it and you can eat it as is. So it's very easy to deal with. Like, oh, I had a phone call from my mom. I have to take this call later. I mean, I have to call her later. Okay. 待ってね。I'm not, hanging up. I just mute it. Okay. So what did I talk? What was I talking? What other ways of you eating natto? So like I said, it's already cooked, and you can flavor it with the sauce. So there's no specific way that you have to eat. And how I like is I wanted to eat this as is, but maybe on top of the rice is good, and also maybe on top of the salad is good. You mix the dressing instead of mixing the sauce, and then pour it over the salad. It tastes really good. So I recommend that. Maybe there are many other ways I can recommend, but you don't want it to cook, right? And you don't want to take time. So yeah, this is the easiest way, like putting on top of the salad. I think that's the, instead of, I mean, like, like you pour over the dressing. Yeah. Yeah, natto sushi is very popular. I forgot another question. I have to. What is it and how does it taste? I remember when I first tried natto, I tasted really bitter, and it was bitter, and it was like eating bitter beans. But now I think many brands changed the flavor, and most of the natto are very easy to eat. So I think if you hate natto, maybe you can try it over and over. And if you get older, you may think that bitter food is good for your health. And this natto, maybe I love natto because um, I think in that way, like bitter taste, like maybe good for my health, like eating bitter chocolate than eating, sweet white chocolate, you know what I mean? So sometimes bitter food makes you think that you are eating something healthy. So I think this is kind of, the same. Have you ever thought about making homemade natto? No, I never thought of making it because it's very cheap, as I said, and you can get it at anywhere, at supermarket or at convenience store. So you don't have any reason to make it at home. But some people who live overseas, they make, like some Japanese people live overseas because natto costs very I don't think it's expensive, but maybe it costs a little bit more, or maybe they can't go to Japanese grocery stores that often. Maybe those are the reasons why they make at home. But in Japan, we don't have a reason to make it. But I wonder why Korean people make kimchi at home, like making tsukemono at home in Japan, same as that. But I wonder because, maybe in Korea, people can buy kimchi very easily at, stores, and maybe, they can get good ones anyway. なんだっけ、さっきいい質問があったんだよね。I read a good question, but I forgot something about 納豆。なんだっけ。is it good to eat natto every day? Yes, it is. It is very good to eat, and I heard that it has like anti-cancer um, stuff in it, and also yeah, it makes your skin beautiful. And what else? It is basically beans, so yeah, it doesn't have anything to harm your body, but you wanted to eat it every day. And the amount of natto you can eat every day is maybe one package because you don't want it to eat, three package every day. But if you can eat, I don't think it harms you that much by eating, too many beans. But maybe you may have, a problem with your digestion. Sometimes your stomach just blows when you eat too many beans. But I don't think there's a problem. ちょっと待ってね。ちょっとメールチェックして。Yeah, I have to call back. How much natto do I eat? Maybe one package a day. I don't eat more than one package because I know I can be addicted to this taste. And yes, I thank to this package, this small package, because it closes, and if it's open, I can eat all of them. So yeah. Oh, have you had Korean natto? No, I never knew that there's a Korean version of natto. Uh, do you think natto is bad for people who are on diet? I think it's very good. Some people say that they do natto diet or something. So I think it's good, and this is very, nutritious. So I recommend natto and maybe banana. Yeah, banana is good, I heard. なんだっけ Oh, now it's 5 o'clock. Yeah, I have been online for 24 minutes. あ、かわいいひな人形だ。Thank you. There are lots of, cute icons. Hi, Sebastian Lover. Say hi to me. I like people writing something like that. Can you get natto at Tokyo Central in Gardena? See, for like $1. No, it doesn't cost like $1.50 in Tokyo. Everywhere you can get, maybe if you go to Konbini, like I said, I got this at Lawson. Lawson is everywhere in Tokyo. If you go Lawson, you can get 3 packages, like, there's 3 packages in one for maybe under $1. This is, it doesn't write the price, but it was under $1, and I don't know why I didn't prepare for that. Anyway, I'm so sorry. But it's under $1, like 78 or 83 yen or something. Yeah, very cheap. Okay, so maybe I should stop talking it because, I can stay online forever. But thank you very much for your questions. And I know I have to get used to this, reading the comments and talking, because sometimes when I read the comments, I forget, what I'm talking. So, does my daughter eat natto too? She tried and she once liked it, but I don't know now. I didn't let her eat for a while. Why? Because it sticks too much and it gets messy. So my daughter just doesn't like to eat it because she goes like, maybe she likes to eat. Maybe she can now, but she's changing day by day. So I have to try and let her eat. Okay, so I will try to do this when I have time and when I have my makeup on. So I will let you know maybe a few minutes before I start on Facebook, like I did today. And yeah, okay. So I'm not, getting used to this. I'm still not getting used to this. Okay, so I will see you again. I will put this in the playlist, and also I'm gonna unlist the other video that I uploaded before. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for joining. I will see you again. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you for saying bye bye. I know there's 10 seconds delay, so you shouldn't be hearing my bye bye before I click the end button. Bye.